Should have done that a lot earlier. Oh, we need to do the native policy. I really don't want to have to worry about fortifying places. I don't really care about the assimilation. This is not building colonies for a return. So I'm pretty happy with native coexistence. Then I can just forget about these places and just start colonizing. I know that's going to be a little more expensive. So it goes. And then once you're home, we can mothball you. We can mothball you. I'm going to need to spend some admin on coring all of this. We'll need to recover some war exhaustion. We can mothball you. And then you. I'm actually very tempted to just start doing some legitimate trade protection. I have a feeling it's actually going to earn me more money. Well, let's take a look. Ajuran controls the majority of the trade here. Ajuran is still an ally, although... Oh, there's Wallachia. A rather small one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start improving relations with Ajuran and then just start privateering. It's unfortunate I can't go for the Cape yet. And once I have this built, then I'll be able to privateer Coromandel without any fleet basing. Maybe Bengal, though I suspect Bengal's too far. For that, I'm going to need to take the Andamans. Privateer Zanzibar. What's my income? Currently, kind of poor. Am I still state maintenance high? Yes, because you are still trying to spread technology, which you no longer need to do. 0.6 short. I can pay a loan off. Which helps a little bit. I can turn the fort off, which helps a little bit. Anatomical theatre. Local doctors in Marauders have begun to pay good money to study fresh corpses. I don't think I care about innovation. So, pretty sure we don't have any innovativeness. I'm just going to reprimand and restrict the doctors. That is not something that concerns me right now. And now we can hit level 8 Diplo. If I'm not in a hurry to tech up, I don't think I should. Oh wow, you guys still don't even have feudal. Ooh, man, that sucks. No, we're still waiting for colonialism to spread over here. That's going to take a while. Hey, Thomas. And thank you very much for the follow, Thomas. Welcome to the channel. I have to confess, I thought war taxes were better back when they drove up war exhaustion and made it more of a trade-off. I totally agree with you. Flying Dutchman, Vasco's got better skills. Huzzah! So my flagship is starting to pay off a little bit. Wow, that's still a big negative. Yeah, I don't think I can really afford to pirate my own trade node. It's costing me too much. I control too much of Zanzibar. I can reach Aden, but there's not a huge amount of money in Aden. Alright, so you can be a trade company. And I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. Trade power and force limit, those are all good things. You can do Coromandel again, based in Hull, Hawaii. Playing a super weird game right now. It's 1482 in Aragon. Morocco have almost completely eaten Castile and Portugal. Nice. Alright, seriously. Money is a problem. Paying the interest is a lot. Diplomatic expenses. What diplomatic expenses? The Maldives cancelled. The fleet basing. I wonder if that's a bug. I have a feeling that might be a bug. I think we've had that problem before. I'm just going to double check. I'm just going to reload the game. So bear with me. Usually a reload save fixes that type of thing, but if that's costing me half a ducat, that's actually a fair amount right now, so not a great thing. And yeah, I should see what I can pillage further north, because now that less of this land is owned by Aragon, I can probably reach it. In fact, yes, I can reach this bit. So let's send you there. And hopefully I can arrive in time to not go into debt. Then... oh, I'm going to have to do that when I come back anyway. So we're going to just hit the load game. I think that this probably will restart the game. So while that's going, I will take a very short break. So if you guys need to take a break for a minute or two, then go ahead and do that. I would say that this is your best opportunity. I will be back again in about a minute myself. So it didn't restart. That's fine. And I'm back. So let's double check this. Diplomatic expenses 0. It does not seem to have affected my actual income at all, though. So I still need to reduce you to that. And then send you up here to go raid that. Unfortunately, I can't reach any of the other stuff, but we will be in raiding range of India fairly soon, I think. In fact, if we take over Mahe, then we'll have more range up there too. Now here's a thing which is kind of different and weird. I don't actually want to take every single island. I want to be fairly selective. I want the Europeans to colonize all of this. I want the Europeans to be active and strong. Because the more the Europeans are active and strong in this area, the more money they generate, the more money they send via the Cape of Good Hope, which I can then take for myself. One thing I might want to do is take over the Cape itself. It's got a decent high development. I can just keep it for myself. It would deny them access to the natural harbour, which means that I would have a much higher chance of pirating everything there that I would like to pirate. The ideas I'm currently running with are maritime and expansion. Alright, let's do this. Oh, did I send you? Yeah, I did. So you need to get there in a month. I can afford 2 months. Raid. Okay, so we've got another 23 ducats. I don't think we can reach any of this stuff. We can't. Okay, so just start privateering Coromandel at this point. And hopefully, spoils of war will rise to such a level that I can actually start paying for colonies again. Right now, that's a no. Are you just gonna sit there? There we go, and now we can pay for colonies. And then I guess we're just going to be using raiding for everything else. Okay. Hey Mordred, my rebel experiment's going well. 750,000 rebels so far. Those are amateur numbers. You need to build up those numbers. You need more rebels. This guy's made it to 69 years old. That's crazy. Yes, I would like you to be re-elected. Thank you very much. But now we are definitely in danger zone. You don't want to let your Republican tradition drop below 60 because you can start getting some negative events. And you definitely don't want it to drop below 40. If you do that, then you're basically going to become a monarchy. Why have we stopped again? Okay. Not sure why he stopped there. We renewed a loan. We're still making a bit of money. All is well. And we should be stealing really quite a pretty chunk from this. Vijayanagar have a lot of control, so actually the more control that Vijayanagar get over Coromandel, the more money I can steal from them. Because the higher my privateer efficiency will become. 72% more efficient privateering. Okay. Everything else is looking pretty good. We're still coring this territory. We'll state it, and then we'll probably start taking a look at what is required to go after Sakalava. Although, I suspect that's not going to be feasible until we've repaid a lot of the loans and things. And you've stopped going again, haven't you? Oh, now I can raid the Maldives. You're not giving me the access to this territory. You stopped again! Stop stopping! I think it's because technically they're out of supply range because this colony is not established yet. Technically. Yeah, every month I'm going to have to press that button, but it is earning me another 2 ducats a month, so I kind of need to. At least I'm getting paid. Not going to say this isn't getting annoying, though. Alright, so Sakalava have embargoed me. I can embargo them. If I had a diplomat, that is. Ajuran's relations are improved. And there go the core provinces. Some of them. And no, it needs to wait until these are finished. Then I should be able to state that area, build it up. Bob's your uncle. I saw you trying to stop there. Cheeky. Right, so that's that chord. That should be giving us a little bit more money. We'll go ahead and state this. And add you. I'll also go ahead and state Bara. And add you. Right then. Income is improving. We're not going to be anywhere near paying off some of these loans for quite a long time, though. And you're still allied to Matapa, who's starting to do a little bit more saber rattling. How are the factions? The captains aren't liking things because they don't think I'm actually privateering very much. Oh no, it's just that these two are so strong. We're doing a fair amount of coastal raiding, and in fact we just did a bunch of that, but that's going to drop over time. And then the smugglers are happy because we're at peace. Now you're over 1.2 million. Rebels, and have used all of your 390,000 manpower. I told you it was a terrible idea. Don't do that to yourself. I've been there, seen that, done that. Didn't want the t-shirt was too small. Stop stopping! 2.1 million, it's fine, everything's fine. Doesn't sound fine. Once we're a pirate republic, we can expand land holdings, no problem. Yep. We just need to be aware that the entire world is going to hate us because of all the raiding. Political crisis. Let the captain attempt to soften the impact because we are righteous. This is costing me a lot of Republican tradition. I know this guy's a 666. He's made it to the ripe old age of 70. And he's actually overseeing a pretty good transition. But still. Ouch. Wait, why is that now? Right, yeah, you're gaining those two because we already have them. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in when this is going to spread. So, Marahan is getting colonialism. Is Marahan friendly with Ajuran or Walaita? You're rivals with Mara, which is fine. And Ajuran and Marahan have nothing against each other. So Marahan should be able to spread the technology to Ajuran. Ajuran will embrace it and then spread it to Zanzibar. Zanzibar can get it and then spread it to me. Zanzibar now is not big enough to get progression because we own too much territory in Madagascar proper, I think. We could continue trying to get some more ideas. I think I want to start focusing admin because we are obviously the lowest on admin. You're a Miltech 12. Curses. Oh, I don't want him to die. I'm fairly happy taking this Republican tradition hit. It's not so much his fault, it's just the bad events we've had. And hopefully we'll be able to pay off some loans soon. Careening. It is time once again to careen the ships. This arduous process requires the crews to drag the ships onto a secure beach at high tide and safely lower onto their sides to expose the hull for repairs. It's a task dreaded by every pirate, not only because of the risk of damage to the ship and injury to the crew is high, but because of the back-breaking labour they must perform to see the job done right. Several advocates among the crew feel that a more relaxed approach should be taken to careening, despite the captain's insistence that failing to make the proper repairs will cause far more problems down the line. Ensure the crews do a thorough job, which means the captains gain influence and we also have more ship durability, which is pretty nice. Or let the crews relax, the buccaneers gain influence. We get some more morale of navies and ship durability. I'm kind of okay for the captains to gain a little more strength over the buccaneers. And I would quite like to have that durability. Morale for the navies has not been a problem because we don't suffer morale loss when we lose ships. Not that we often lose ships. I didn't tell you to stop, so don't stop. It's kind of frustrating that I have to do this every single month. You have a naval base. I don't know why it's not being treated as such. How's the colony doing? 188 colonists. Yeah, this is going to take a while. We need the money, though. It's worth it because of the money. Just double checking that no estates are active, like this one. It's costing me more money. Stop that. Cost me another 0.3 ducats a month. But I'm making a ducat a month, so every 3 years or so I'll be able to pay off one loan. Oh shit, I was not ready for that. This is going to be expensive. Crap. Especially because they're going to have the Iberian abilities, combat abilities, I think. So we definitely need to wait until we have enough morale to safely tackle this particular problem. And even then, I'm not convinced. And at some point I do need to upgrade my capital. Although one reason which I have not been building forts here is, one, I didn't think I needed them particularly, and two, building interior forts is actually going to be better, because if I build one fort here, it's going to cover all of these territories. Then I can basically build a second one like here, and cover everything except for the center too. So maybe I need to put one there as well. Although that would not be very good to prevent landings. But considering I'm not fighting any AI right now, I'm not hugely concerned about naval landings. Sorry, because I am fighting the AI, I'm not too worried about naval landings. We can keep up to 1600 power saved up, that's fine. Highlands with river crossings, that's what I'm going to try and force them to fight me in. 300 colonists. We're getting there. The day the earth shook. News has reached us from the Marina province concerning a terrible tragedy. The ground there shook and shifted, erasing several villages and claiming many lives. As followers of Wak, we believe in harmony and balance above all things. Our world rests upon the horns of the great bull, which stands aside opposite to his love, the cow. Disaster besets our world when she turns away from him, and as the world shifts atop his horns, harmony must be restored. The question is how. Like poison in the nation's veins, the non-believers amongst us are at fault. Blame anyone who isn't a follower of Wak, turning the faithful against him. Missionary strength goes up by 5%. Tolerance to heathens goes down. We can pay money, collect resources from all over the realm to finance the building projects in Marina. Which is construction and development cost in the hills, so it's not particularly worthwhile. Or, Wak is displeased with our ways, we must repent! Do not take advantage of the situation, but instead to please Wak through honest devotion. So we lose admin power. I mean, this is the one which I think is going to be the best. The tolerance of the heathens. I don't think I have many heathens. Just Bara. Renewed alone. It's because I'm not able to do anything with my armies. While this many rebels are here. I need you to come north and attack me. It's the only way that you're going to do anything. Wait. You're going to Manabe. Why are you going to Manabe? Hopefully you fight each other. Are you seriously still alive? I'm astonished. You're 72 years old. I mean, I'm going to keep you. But this is definitely getting into danger zone. And now you're fighting each other. I can't get to you. I can't take advantage of this situation. Really? A day after I re-elect you and waste 8 Republican tradition, you die. Fantastic. Romano has met the fate destined for most pirates. A brutal and untimely end. The crews... Sorry. Romano has met the fate destined for most pirates. A brutal and untimely end. The crews have been called to assembly to elect a new captain. A captain rules over a nation of thieves and murderers, whose whole sole purpose, political desire, is to not be ruled at all. So we need someone who is admin, because we really need admin. This also increases the influence of the Buccaneers, which I'm totally fine with. The Buccaneers are the best for us. Now we can see what the different cults do. So Suezi increases the improved relations. Mlitra increases tolerance to true faith, so that is basically going to be the same as the national unrest. Mawari increases discipline. Interesting. And then Islam is institution spread and Christianity is domestic trade power. I don't need either of those. So actually institution spread. Hang on. Untimely, he was 72 in 1564. Yeah, he did pretty well. He did pretty well. Am I Irish? No, but for some reason my pirate voice sounds Irish. I'm not very good at, oh, what's it called? Like Somerset and Cornwall and Devon. That's what, yeah, that is what I wanted. So I don't think the institution spread is going to be useful in the short term. Discipline could be for fighting rebels, although rebels also get our discipline, so maybe not. Manpower recovery is not going to be huge. I think this is going to be about the national unrest. Let's keep the rebels down. Right, where are you going? Ansova, so you need to go to Marina. And yes, I know I haven't taken that one province back. I'm aware of this. I'm trying to catch these guys before they can reinforce. More money and more prestige. I'm going to have to take the money. Whoa, 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 crap. I think you may have gone a month without doing anything. And there it is. Battle is joined. They did not inherit the Iberia combat ability. Thank goodness. So tactics are the same. Morale's the same. They do have some artillery. They have a lot of cavalry. And whose general's better? 1, 3, 2, 1. My general is better. And there it is. Victory. So the rebels have been dealt with. We can then go into a rather less expensive stance after this, although we are going to be reinforcing for a bit. Oh my god, that is expensive. Yeah, let's not pay you guys much. Let's pay you 2 ducats. Or, better yet, let's not pay you at all, so you don't reinforce, and then I don't need to pay the people that aren't there. So how does the new conversion cost mechanic thing work? It's basically related to development and also missionary strength in the local province, I think. But generally, if a province is cored and stated, the price goes down, but if it's just a territory, then it's really, really expensive. Different provinces have different monthly costs, and you can reduce those monthly costs by using a religious idea with this one, Inquisition, which reduces missionary maintenance cost minus 50%. But you can now convert territories, which you couldn't before. So I think it's a pretty good solution. If you want to convert territories, sure, you can do that. It's just going to cost you.